you see a culture when you go to a school like this one where if you look outside, there's a mural of what we call our Upright Gigi game that was painted by, he's not here, is he? The TA, he's awesome. He's a great artist, and he actually painted it out there. Just make sure you look at it before you leave on the other side of the courtyard. Did a tremendous job. But anyhow, everywhere you go, you see the penguin. And so that is when you know a school has the culture, and they're using it, they know about it, and the students are talking about it. And as Dr. Aquino said last year, if I was going to run for president, I'd change my name to Gigi, which we thought was pretty funny. But, so that's where it started with Hyundai last year, and they have since, and I'm not going to go into it too much, become a national corporate sponsor, so I want to invite up Walter Rodriguez.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for allowing me to come out and share a little bit about what our partnership with Hyundai is. Really, it's more than a partnership, I think. Yeah, exactly. It's about money. I was actually going to say it's more like a really close relationship that we've been able to develop. And all kidding aside, it's really about understanding what the future holds for our kids. And you may think, okay, what's Hyundai, this car company, have to do with education? And we see it as the next generation of our innovators. Those folks that we're going to bring into our company to build the next car, build the next technology that we're going to use within our cars, design our next vehicles. And we're already having trouble today finding engineers in the U.S. We've been having to go outside the U.S. to hire folks to work with us. And then that leads into all these other greater issues that go into more public policy issues about immigration, because we can only keep them here for 2 years, and then we have to then figure out how to get them back to another Hyundai company somewhere else. So our partnership, like Kiara kind of mentioned, it started about 2 years ago. It was actually more like 2.5 years ago, and we started talking to Maria and some of their executives, and they go, "Oh, we have this great partnership," and they're showing us all this great data. And we're like, "Yeah, right, we've been down that road before." And they go, "Well, no, we invite you to come out to our schools here in San Juan. Let us show you. It's right around the corner from your office." We were still so skeptical about it that we actually brought out one of our biggest community partners in LA, Telecoom, and brought out their chairman and a couple of their executives to actually take the tour with us and to look at it. And when someone at his stature can come back and say, "This is a home run, you guys got to look at doing something with this," that's what kind of helped us start our partnership in East LA. And then from that, we said, hey, we want to expand our footprint. And so, okay, we went to Fountain Valley, which is of course our hometown, so we've got to do something there. But what we really meant is let's expand the footprint nationwide. And so our partnership, what we decided to do is really look at where we can have the greatest impact over the next 10 years. Finding those high schools that have low graduation rates. That's our goal, increase high school graduation rates across the country. That's one of our philanthropic goals at Hyundai. Find those schools that are feeding into those high schools, and then really, then I think we can have an impact on the long term, which is ultimately for me and my company to hire the next engineer, to hire the next accountant that's going to be working in my office, hire that next designer that's going to build the next innovative car and technology for the automotive industry. And I think that the great success we've had, where now we are literally in Florida, we're in Texas, Illinois, Chicago. I'm actually flying out to New York City next week to do a grand opening, some schools that we're sponsoring in the Bronx, New York. And for us, it's seeing the success, and I think everybody that's going to come up before me, you see the children so engaged. Literally, no, keep playing. Look how engaged they are in that program, and I think it just the testament of Dr. Peterson and all his folks at my research institute have been able to do. We're looking forward to our continued partnership next year and expanding our footprint across the U.S. We're in negotiations and discussions right now with Mind about where we're going to go next year. And so we look forward to, again, I wish you so much success as a district and talking to Bob Bravo here at the district level as well. You guys got a partner in Hyundai going forward. So thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this.